Most of the inmates in our jails and prisons have a deep longing to be free. Many find that once they are released, they still are not free. They are bound and held captive by the habits, fears, and mindsets that led them to jail in the first place. For the majority of them, it's only a matter of time before they commit another crime or violate probation. Then they find themselves back in jail, stuck in the cycle of release and recidivism. These are the people who nobody believes in. Are there answers for these people? One small church in Skowhegan, Maine, has become a part of the solution. The church put some cots and a shower in a spare Sunday school room to begin to offer what they could to the Lord and to these ex-offenders.
We're the people that people don't want to give a chance. We're the people that, no one wants to help. They say, oh, they'll never make it. Oh, they can't do it. Oh, they can't this. And God took us in to prove to all those people that didn't believe that we can do it. And we, with a little bit of God and a little bit of love and a little bit of support, anybody can make it. I don't care what you are, murderer, pedophile, drug addict, drunk, you can do it. And if it weren't for these people, we'd all be on the streets and going back to our old ways and right back in jail.
I'm here on a house arrest program now because I messed up when I stopped coming to the church and I started following in my own ways again.
How did that work?
Started out in Mass. I started using drugs at a young age.
What drugs?
I started smoking marijuana by 8. At 12 years old, I was hooked on heroin.
That's hard to shake.
Yeah, I built up a lot of bad character defects through the years of doing that. It gets better. It's been getting better. Before I couldn't stay out of jail for, within 3 months I'd be back in jail.
What would it be for, like, for what?
I went to prison for armed robbery, but, mostly stealing to get high.
And we started drinking and got into an argument, and I ended up in jail for the night, got disorderly conduct. Then the pastor came and got me, and since I've been here, I felt better about myself and able to have a good positive attitude now about doing things I need to do. I feel better.
Well, what's been the change?
What's been the change is just being in the house of God, just reading the Bible, and just made me feel better.
So what do you think led you into the trouble that you had?
Drinking. Just being stupid and drinking, doing something I don't need to do.
You ought to hear him Saturday nights now. We have like 20 minutes of testimony on Saturday night. Standing up going, I'm clean for the first time. I'm clean for 30 days. I'm clean for 60 days. One gal stood up. She had a little 2-year-old son with her, and she says, if it wasn't for this place, it was us a prison. With some of them, that's what they're doing. They were going to ship them to prison. They called me up and said, look, if you'll take them, instead of going to 4 years of prison, we're going to put them under house arrest with you for a few weeks. And if they make it, we're not going to send them to prison. So it started one guy sleeping on the couch.
I've been staying there. This is the first time I've been clean in 8 years.
One night at the jail, I just kept praying to God to find a way out for me. And that Monday night, and Pastor Barry was there, and he said that they're going to be taking people on house arrest. And I was like, wow, my prayer was answered, and here I am. And I get off house arrest in 2 days.
It all started with helping men that were coming out of the jail ministry that needed help with jobs, with food. Then it slowly turned into housing, and it just snowballed from there. Once we started taking them in, it took right off.
What are the requirements for staying here?
When they come in, we make them sign a contract. Right on top, the first thing it says is no drugs or alcohol, 0 tolerance, which is real nice because the guys who come here, they say it's better than any rehab they've ever been to. They come here and they get clean. And the big thing, though, is the second one on that list says you must attend all church services. And the regular services, you get your Saturday and Sunday services, but we go to church twice a day throughout the whole entire week, 7 days a week. Morning prayer is at 7 a.m. We start the day off good with the prayer. 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. we have Bible study every single day. So they get in the Word 14 times a week. That's the biggest thing that makes all the changes here, is getting people to believe and understand. It really helps the guys out big time.
Well, now, I learn to give back. I help others. I enjoy going to Bible studies. I enjoy being known that I'm forgiven for what I've done. That's the main thing.
They come here and they just change. They're a completely different person when they leave. They know God's word. They want to help people instead of hurt people.
It's definitely God's work, and being in the Word every day and learning. I mean, because everything I learn is new, brand new.
Those men and women who are converted to Christ while in prison are often lost track of once they get out. But with careful mentoring and some form of structured Christian environment, many of those who truly want to follow Jesus Christ will be able to step over their old stumbling blocks and actually become real givers instead of takers. I believe Jesus will say to churches like this one, "I was in prison, and you came unto me. And when I got out, you didn't forget me. You stuck right by me. You did what you could with what you had, and you made an eternal difference for these people who nobody believed in."